Dream. In December 2020, Dream faced one of the biggest cheating scandals in Minecraft history. He was accused of manipulating the game to get extremely lucky item drops during his speedrun attempts. The odds of his luck were so impossible that statisticians calculated it was basically mathematically impossible without cheating. Initially, Dream denied everything and even hired his own statisticians to prove his innocence. The Minecraft speedrunning community was split down the middle. His massive fanbase defended him while speedrunning experts called him out. The drama lasted for months before Dream finally admitted in 2021 that he had accidentally left cheating mods installed during his runs. But the cheating scandal was just the beginning. Dream's fanbase became notorious for attacking anyone who criticized him. When streamer CaseyTron made comments about Dream potentially leading his LGBTQ+ fans, Dream supporters flooded her social media with harassment and threats. Dream eventually had to publicly ask his fans to stop, but the damage was done. The community also brought up unfulfilled promises like donation drives where the money never seemed to reach its intended recipients. Despite having over 30 million subscribers, Dream remains one of the most controversial figures in Minecraft, with many seeing him as someone who built his fame on lies and lets his fans attack his critics. Lionmaker. Lionmaker was once a popular Minecraft YouTuber until 2015, when everything came crashing down in the worst possible way. He was accused of asking a 12-year-old fan to send him inappropriate pictures over Skype. The allegations were so serious that they led to a police investigation. What made it even worse was that Lionmaker initially denied everything, causing his fans to defend him and attack his accusers. But the evidence was overwhelming, and he eventually admitted to having inappropriate contact with a minor. He was arrested and briefly jailed. YouTube completely terminated his channel, erasing his entire online presence. Lionmaker became a cautionary tale about the dangers of trusting online personalities, especially for young fans. His name is now synonymous with one of the darkest scandals in Minecraft YouTube history, and he's universally reviled by the community. SkyDoesMinecraft. Adam Dahlberg, known as SkyDoesMinecraft, was once the king of Minecraft YouTube. His energetic videos and catchphrases like butter made him beloved by millions of kids. He seemed like the perfect family-friendly creator until his personal life became public. In January 2022, his ex-partner came forward with detailed allegations of emotional abuse during their relationship. She described manipulative behavior, controlling tendencies, and psychological mistreatment that painted a completely different picture of the cheerful YouTuber fans thought they knew. The allegations were so damaging that Adam's response was to put his entire channel up for sale. Instead of addressing the accusations properly or trying to rebuild his reputation, he essentially gave up on his YouTube career. His legacy went from beloved children's entertainer to someone who allegedly hurt the people closest to him. The fall was particularly shocking because SkyDoesMinecraft had been such a positive force for so many young Minecraft fans. Parents had trusted him with their children's attention, making the abuse allegations feel like a betrayal of that trust. GeorgeNotFound. GeorgeNotFound, part of Dream's inner circle, faced his own scandal in 2023 when anonymous accounts in social media accused him of sexual misconduct at a convention. A user named Katybugs posted detailed allegations about inappropriate behavior and assault. George denied all the accusations, claiming they were false and defamatory. However, the allegations created a massive divide in the Minecraft community. Some fans believed the accusers and called for accountability, while others defended George and claimed the allegations were fabricated. What made the situation particularly messy was the anonymous nature of many accusations and the he said, she said aspect of the claims. Without legal proceedings or definitive proof either way, the community remained split. The controversy highlighted ongoing issues with how the Minecraft YouTube community handles serious allegations against popular creators. Gurg. Gurg became notorious for his toxic behavior both on and off camera. Reddit users and former moderators came forward with allegations that he regularly used slurs and abusive language, particularly targeting people with disabilities and different racial backgrounds. What made Gurg especially hated was how he allegedly treated his own Discord moderators, the volunteers who helped manage his community for free. Former moderators described verbal abuse, unreasonable demands, and hostile treatment that made him feel like unpaid servants rather than community helpers. His own fans eventually turned against him when recordings and screenshots of his behavior began circulating online. Even people who had supported his content couldn't defend his treatment of others. The backlash was swift and severe, with many calling him out for being the exact opposite of what Minecraft content should represent. Markelucuras became infamous for one of the most disturbing livestream incidents in Minecraft YouTube history. In 2019, during a live broadcast, viewers watched in horror as he verbally abused his own mother while holding a baseball bat. The incident was so shocking that it spread far beyond the Minecraft community. The livestream showed Markelucuras in an uncontrolled rage, screaming at his mother in a way that made viewers genuinely fear for her safety. The fact that it happened live, with thousands of people watching, made it even more disturbing. Many viewers called local authorities, worried about the situation escalating to physical violence. His aggressive behavior wasn't limited to that one incident. He became known for angry outbursts during streams, verbal abuse towards other players, and an overall toxic personality that made him unwelcome in the community. By January 2023, he was banned from Minecraft competitions and suspended from Twitch. Schlatt built his brand on edgy humor, but repeatedly crossed lines that made much of the community uncomfortable. In 2018, he posted content that appeared to mock blackface and made inflammatory comments about religious figures that many found deeply offensive. His defense was always that it was just jokes or dark humor, but critics argued that his content promoted harmful stereotypes and normalized racism and religious intolerance. The pattern of controversial content suggested it wasn't accidental, but a deliberate strategy to gain attention. What frustrated many people was how Schlatt seemed to use controversy as a marketing tool. Every time backlash died down, he'd do something else offensive, keeping his name in the news and growing his audience through outrage rather than quality content. PewDiePie. While PewDiePie isn't exclusively a Minecraft YouTuber, his Minecraft series was hugely popular, making his controversies relevant to the community. In 2017, he hired people through the website Fiverr to hold up anti-Semitic signs as a joke, not expecting them to actually do it.
I am sorry. I didn't think they would actually do it. I feel partially responsible, but I didn't think they would actually do it. I mean, I gotta give them 5 stars for an outstanding experience.
When they did hold up the signs, PewDiePie posted the video anyway, sparking massive outrage. The incident cost him a deal with Disney as well as YouTube's premium advertising program. Later that year, he used a racial slur during a livestream, causing another wave of condemnation. Critics argued that PewDiePie's massive influence made his jokes dangerous, potentially normalizing hate speech for his millions of young viewers. Supporters claimed he was just being edgy and didn't mean any harm, but the damage was done. Keemstar built his career on drama and controversy, often at the expense of others in the gaming community. He became notorious for spreading false information, including wrongfully accusing an elderly streamer of being a predator, causing the man to receive death threats and harassment. His approach to news often involved amplifying rumors without verification, leading to real harm for the people he covered. Former colleagues described him as someone who prioritizes clicks and views over truth or the well-being of others. Keemstar's use of slurs in private chats and his history of encouraging harassment made him a polarizing figure. While some viewers enjoyed the drama he provided, many others saw him as a toxic influence who profited from others' misery. His career showed the dark side of drama content, where real people's lives and reputations could be destroyed for entertainment value and ad revenue. Skeppy. In 2025, Skeppy found himself at the center of extremely serious allegations when two members of his community, known as Sire and Kea, published detailed accusations of grooming and emotional abuse. The allegations were posted in lengthy Google Docs that spread rapidly across social media and Reddit. The accusations describe manipulative behavior and inappropriate interactions, causing immediate outrage from fans who had trusted Skeppy as a family-friendly creator. Many viewers felt betrayed, especially considering how young much of his audience was. However, the situation became even more confusing when both accusers later retracted their statements. This created a massive divide in the fanbase. Some people believed the original allegations were true and that the retractions were forced, while others thought the accusations had been false from the beginning. What made the controversy particularly frustrating was Skeppy's limited response. Rather than fully addressing the allegations or the retractions, he remained largely silent, leaving fans to speculate about what really happened. The lack of clarity meant the controversy never truly ended, with different parts of the community believing completely different versions of events. Wilbur Sut. Wilbur Sut, known for his music and Minecraft content, faced allegations from a former romantic partner who accused him of emotional abuse during their relationship. The accusations described controlling behavior and psychological manipulation that contradicted his public persona as a thoughtful, creative person. The allegations gained traction on Reddit and among his fanbase, creating heated debates about his character. Some fans defended him, pointing to his charitable work and positive interactions with other creators, while others felt the accusations explained concerning patterns they had noticed in his content. What made the situation particularly difficult for fans was Wilbur's minimal response. Rather than addressing the allegations directly or providing his side of the story, he largely remained silent. This left his audience in limbo, unsure whether to continue supporting him or distance himself from his content. Initut. Initut faced controversy in 2025 when fans realized he had been strategically collaborating with problematic creators for profit and abandoning them the moment their controversies became public. Critics pointed out how he was happy to make content with Dream during the height of his popularity, even as cheating allegations swirled, and continued working with other controversial figures as long as it boosted his own channel. The pattern became clear to fans. Tommy would collaborate with creators like Dream, Wilbur Sut, and others when their massive audiences could benefit his career. But the second their scandals exploded publicly, he would quietly distance himself. He seemed perfectly willing to profit from these relationships when it was convenient, but showed no loyalty. What made fans especially angry was that Tommy appeared to know about potential issues with these creators, but continued working with them anyway because of the money and views involved. Only when the controversies became too toxic for his brand would he step back, suggesting he cared more about his profit margins than his friendships or doing the right thing. The allegations painted him as someone who treated friendships like business transactions, valuable when they brought subscribers and revenue, disposable when they became liabilities. Many fans felt betrayed by someone they thought was genuine, realizing he had been calculating and opportunistic all along. Quubble Cop. Quubble Cop, a Dutch YouTuber who had been part of the Minecraft community, sparked massive backlash when he decided to replace himself with AI-generated content starting in 2022. Instead of appearing in videos himself, he began using artificial intelligence to create a digital version of himself that would host his content. Fans felt completely betrayed by this decision. Many had subscribed specifically to watch Quubble Cop as a person, not to see a computer-generated fake version of him. The AI content felt soulless and disingenuous compared to his original personality-driven videos. The controversy intensified when Quubble Cop defended the decision as innovative and forward-thinking, seemingly dismissing fans' concerns about authenticity. Viewers felt like he was treating them as numbers rather than people who had genuinely connected with him as a creator. The backlash was so severe that many fans unsubscribed and called for boycotts of his content. The controversy became a broader discussion about the role of AI in content creation, and whether creators had a responsibility to be genuine with their audiences rather than pursuing efficiency and profit at the expense of authentic connection.